The story of Islam in South Africa, growth, acceptance, and the challenges Muslims face. Mountain. From chains in 1658 to building Africa's first mosque in 1794. Today, over 1.1 million Muslims call South Africa home. They've shaped politics, business, and culture. Yet even now, they face Islamophobia, misinformation, and questions about belonging. This is the untold story of Islam in South Africa. 366 years of faith, struggle, growth, and resilience. Stay with me. Islam arrived in South Africa not through traders or scholars, but through resistance. The year was 1658. The Dutch East India Company brought political prisoners and slaves from Indonesia, Malaysia, India, and East Africa to the Cape Colony. Many were Muslim. Among them was Sheikh Yusuf of Makassar, a prince and scholar exiled in 1694. Imprisoned at Zandvliet near Cape Town, he became the spiritual anchor for enslaved Muslims. His tomb at Fowler is now a revered shrine. For 140 years, practicing Islam was illegal under Dutch and later British rule. No public prayers, no mosques, no schools. Muslims preserved their faith in secret, memorizing Quran in chains, teaching children by candlelight, and passing down traditions orally. This hidden resilience laid the foundation for one of Africa's most unique Muslim communities. The breakthrough came in 1794. After the British took temporary control, religious freedom was granted. In 1798, freed slave Imam Abdullah Qadi Abdus Salam, known as Tuan Guru, established the Awal Mosque in Bo-Kaap, Cape Town, the first mosque in South Africa. From that small prayer room, Islam began to grow publicly. He also wrote the first handwritten Quran in South Africa and established the first madrasa, educating generations of Cape Muslims. The 19th century brought a second wave. Between 1860 and 1911, over 150,000 indentured laborers were brought from British India to work on sugar plantations in Natal. About 10% were Muslim. Unlike the Cape Muslims who followed the Shafi'i school, many Indian Muslims were Hanafi. They built mosques in Durban, Pietermaritzburg, and Johannesburg. The Juma Masjid in Durban, completed in 1881, remains the largest mosque in the Southern Hemisphere. The 20th century tested the community. Under apartheid from 1948 to 1994, Muslims were classified as colored, Indian, or Malay, and forcibly segregated. Yet Muslims were at the forefront of the liberation struggle. Leaders like Imam Abdullah Haran, who died in police detention in 1969, and Ahmed Kathrada, imprisoned with Nelson Mandela for 26 years, became national icons. The call of Islam and the Muslim youth movement mobilized against racism, arguing that Islam demands justice for all. Post-apartheid South Africa saw rapid growth and acceptance. The 1996 Constitution guaranteed religious freedom. Muslims entered parliament, judiciary, media, and business. Today, South Africa has over 1.1 million Muslims, about 1.9% of the population. The community is diverse. Cape Malays with 350-year roots, Indian South Africans, African converts, and newer immigrants from Somalia, Malawi, and Nigeria. Muslim contributions are visible everywhere. Halal food is our 45 billion industry. Islamic banking serves over 300,000 clients. Charities like Islamic Relief SA and Gift of the Givers are first responders in disasters. In arts, culture, and sport, Muslims like cricketer Hashim Amla and chef Fatima Saido have become household names. Cape Town's Bo-Kaap and Durban's Grey Street are cultural landmarks attracting global tourists. But growth has not erased challenges. Past challenges. Under colonialism and apartheid, Muslims faced legal bans, land dispossession, and forced removals from District 6 and Cato Manor. Mosques were demolished. Arabic schools were shut down. Identity was criminalized. Present challenges. Today, the issues are different but real. 1. Islamophobia and stereotyping. After 9/11 and global terror events, some media and political groups link Islam to extremism. Hijabi women report workplace discrimination. Mosque vandalism, though rare, has occurred in Cape Town and Johannesburg. 2. Xenophobia. African Muslim immigrants from Somalia and Nigeria face attacks during xenophobic violence, with spaza shops looted and burned. 3. Internal divides. Tensions exist between Cape Malay traditions and more conservative Deobandi or Salafi movements. Debates over moon sighting, madhabs, and women in mosques sometimes fracture communities. 4. Socioeconomic gaps. While some Muslims are in business elite, many in townships still face poverty, drug abuse, and gangsterism. Cape Town's Cape Flats Muslim youth struggle with identity and opportunity. 5. Misinformation. Social media spreads fake claims about Sharia law taking over or halal certification funding terrorism, creating public suspicion. Future challenges and opportunities. Looking ahead, South African Muslims face 3 key tests. First, integration versus assimilation. How to keep Islamic identity while being fully South African. Second, youth engagement. Mosques must address drugs, mental health, and modern doubts, or risk losing young people. Third, global politics. Conflicts in Palestine, India, or Sudan often spill into local tensions. Yet the future is also bright. Muslim student numbers at UCT, WITS, and UKZN are rising. Interfaith councils are stronger than ever. Young Muslim entrepreneurs are leading in tech and fashion. And with South Africa's role in BRICS and the Global South, Cape Town and Johannesburg could become hubs for Islamic finance and scholarship in Africa. The story of Islam in South Africa is not just about survival. It's about transformation, from prisoners to president's advisors, from banned prayers to national radio Adhan broadcasts, from slaves to social activists. It proves that faith, when rooted in justice and community, can outlast empires. From Sheikh Yusuf's chains to today's minarets on the skyline, South African Muslims have shown that challenges don't erase identity, they refine it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.